What's up everyone, Kodo Lewis here, back with some more Sunhaven videos for you. On this one, we're going to be going over the 4 new spells that they added. Now, technically I'm going to say 3 new spells and 1 new attack type deal. It's not technically a spell, if you want to ask me. The spells that we have, we're going to cover the Bubble Net spell, the Cataclysm spell, and the Ethereal Axe spell. And then that 4th one is going to be, let me find it here real quick. It's this dash strike right here. It's technically an attack. It even says right there, unlock the dash strike attack. But when in the patch notes, they considered it to be one of the spells that they added. So it's kind of similar. I'll just show it to you real quick here. It kind of is. I'm gonna show you me killing some monsters with it and stuff like that, so you can see it in action and all that good stuff. But technically, I'm gonna say that's an attack. Just like it's the same thing with the right click on the crossbow. It's not technically a spell. It's an attack. But either way, moving on, let's get to it. Before I get straight into these, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to those 250 subscribers. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video at any time. Also check out the blog kodolewis.com. I might post some of this on there. If we can get the attack patterns on there, it'd be a little bit hard, but we'll see. It may or may not be on there, but check it out either way, because there's tons of other awesome Sunhaven content on there, so check it out. Let's get into this. We're going to start by using this Ethereal Axe. I've got a bunch of trees planted over here, as you can see. This Ethereal Axe is good for just chopping down trees. Now, you can't attack monsters with this, I don't think. We'll try it out here in a bit, but I'm pretty sure you can't. But let's just go ahead and chop these trees down. Just look at that massive tree choppage right there. Just, oh my god, look at all those points that I'm hitting, like so many. Look at that, just mad XP over there too. Just, we can do this pretty fast too, so I mean that's just pretty awesome. Now we've got a pretty good chunk of trees cut down here, so you can see that just obliterated tons of trees. Now let's move on to our next spell real quick here, Cataclysm. We're gonna mess around with the enemies doing this, because this does damage enemies for sure. This one does, but I like also another use for it is picking up all this stuff, like all these logs we just picked up. Boom, here we go, Cataclysm. We can just run through here and pick up everything really fast. It's pretty awesome. That's kind of what I've been doing, using it for. I mean, it doesn't work the greatest, but I mean, it's kind of cool. It's kind of just sweeps everything up. It does have a longer cooldown though, and that's maxed out to 30-second cooldown. It's a little rough on that, and we're already right here. We can show you the bubble net. I'll try to get a little bit better stuff on this one, because you can catch multiple fish. But right there you can see the silhouette of a fish. Bubble net is going to allow you to pretty much fish without ever actually having to fish. It's probably the coolest spell that they've added into the game so far. You see right there down here, I just got a goldfish out of that. Super awesome. So now it's like this right over here. Fishing is basically not even needed in the game anymore. I'm out of mana right now, but you get the gist of that. Give me 1 second to go refill my mana, and we'll check out some more of this dash strike and this axe, and then this on some actual enemies. So 1 more second. Alright, here we are at the desert. This is where I like to go to test out any new attacks or spells or anything in the game, really, because these are the strongest monsters currently in the game, other than of course the Dynus fight, the boss or whatever. But I like testing it out on these regular mobs here. They're pretty nice little tests. So let's go ahead and test out this dash strike a little bit. So that's pretty solid damage right there. It actually hits multiple times, you can see, because normally 1 slash is just gonna do, you know, solid 1, maybe 2, 3, 4 couple hits, but you notice that's just gonna do about, like, I don't know, that's quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, like 6 or 7 attacks it looks like from that. Plus, like, you know, like you see right here, we can just teleport around, and we can spam use it too. There's no real cooldown on this spell. That's actually pretty cool. That's the dash strike there. Oh wow, that was a good one right there. That was pretty sick. I kind of like this. It gives melee a little bit more potential. I'd kind of like to see him maybe increase the teleport range on it a little bit, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad. I like that. It's making melee look way better. For sure. Oh my god, there was a chest up there. I've never seen a chest spawn up there before. Cool. Interesting. Well, if you didn't know, there's a chest that spawns up there apparently. Not even anything in that area. Anyways, let's move on. Let's try the axe spell real quick. I'm about 100% sure this will not hurt these guys. Let's figure it out. Yeah, see, the axe does not attack, so rip for that. Bubble spell, also useless on attacking. Let's try this Cataclysm spell out now. Now let's see. That's not actually doing that whole lot. It's kind of cool that it attacks them, but it's... I mean, I guess it's kind of mowing them down. 30 seconds cooldown though. That's just a little rough on that, I'd say. Just a little bit. Wow, that has some range to it on that dash strike too, if you notice. It's like I can't hit this guy from here, but it's like... Yeah, you can see it's getting the extra little bit of range there. Trying to... Yeah, you can definitely see that's got some range to it. Dash strike, definitely probably one of the best melee skills you can get now. Here we go, Cataclysm again. It's kind of a cool skill. You can just run into them, but it's, you know, it's a little wonky because of how big it is. It just seems like I mean, I don't know. I don't see the point of that skill, honestly. It's kind of weird to me, personally. I'm sure if I was buffed up Mage Beast, that's probably what it is. I'm not set up to be a mage right now, honestly. Right now, my attack build is mostly set into archery because I just think archery is the way to go right now in this game, and it always has been, always will be, in my opinion. But as we get the mage armor and stuff, we'll test it out and see if we can get it a little bit better. We'll make a video on the mage armor and see how good it is and compared to the range and stuff like that. I might do a boss fight with like melee, and then a boss fight with mage, and then a boss fight with as a ranger, and see as a comparison, just to see if that'd be something. Oh wow, here we are glitched, and that's interesting. Guess you can get glitched right here. Yeah, cool. Well, you see it right there. If you dash strike, be careful. You might glitch yourself into a spot like this where you can't get out. Well, you can teleport out like that. Pretty interesting, pretty funny that it just so happened to happen, but that's really all we had for you in this one. Just wanted to show you guys all those new spells. You pretty much saw the bubble spell. I'm not going to go over that anymore, really. I mean, it's pretty basic. If you see a silhouette over the water, shoot this. It can catch 2 or 3 fish in a row. Like, if there's all in a line and you hit this, and it has a pretty decent range around it, too. It has, like, a little area around the bubble. It doesn't directly have to hit them. That bubble will suck them into it. Pretty decent range on that, so definitely play with that. This is probably one of the better skills that they added in, just because this game, and I like this ethereal axe as well. It's not as good, I'd say, because I mean chopping down trees doesn't even take that long. The axe is already pretty good, but the bubble net, that's game changing, because some people don't want to fish and stuff like that. It gives you a whole nother play style way of, you know, between the nets with the passive fishing and then the bubble net skill now. You can basically not even have to fish a single time in the game and still max out fishing pretty easily and pretty fast. So that's really good to see, that, you know, the variety and options that you have. Really, that's what I like. I don't like to be forced to do a bunch of skilling if I don't want to. It's kind of the same type of deal with the axe, I suppose. They kind of make it a little bit easier, but not quite the same. You still kind of have to chop the trees down, so it's a little bit of the same thing. But like I was saying, that's all we had for you in this one. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to those 250 subscribers. Appreciate all the help we can get with that. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave any questions or comments down below. Check out the blog, codolewis.com. This post probably won't be up there because it's kind of a smaller, simpler video. It won't really make sense as a blog post. I don't know. We might mess around with it. We may not. It all just depends. Either way, check it out, because we're going to have a ton of other content on there. Always got a ton of Sunhaven posts on there. I'm getting them built up right now, so check that out. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one.